So we got this week's Burt Talks podcast. I got Michelle Revette here from the Home Builders Association. How you doing, Michelle?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So basically, kind of, what is the HBA?
The HBA, we are an membership association of builders and contractors, suppliers, subcontractors, investment banking, financial, mortgages, title companies, anything to do with the home building industry are our membership. And so we advocate for housing affordability. So you want to buy or you want to build a house, we want to make sure that it is affordable for everybody.
Okay.
So that's really what our theme is within the industry. So we have a state association and we have a national association, one in Lansing, obviously, and then one in Washington, D.C., and both of them kind of fight for advocacy reasons, grassroots reasons when it comes to building solid buildings, codes, trying to fight codes and building regulations that the state and the government puts on us that actually jack up the prices of homes. So we kind of fight for the public that can buy homes and for the builders that are having these small businesses in our communities and making sure that they are solid, so our economy is solid in the area.
Nice. Good. So, I mean, do you have anything coming up for the HBA, like in the next couple months? Like any events or anything that people can get involved in?
Yeah, we're very community oriented because as you know, we are Saginaw County HBA.
Mm-hmm.
So there's other HBAs within the state. There's actually 22 HBAs in the state. One in Midland, closest to us, in Bay County, and obviously us. And we always try to advocate for our communities. So we have our Home and Garden show coming up in March. That's a big community event. People can come in and check out our 200 or so vendors that are at the show, and they are showcasing their products for home building or remodeling.
Where is that at?
That is at the SVSU Rider Center.
Okay.
It's March 21st and 22nd.
Okay.
So that is really our big show that we do every year. Lots of planning goes into that. We are still accepting exhibitors, so if anybody wanted to exhibit, they can still call the office, the HBA office, or visit our website.
What are some of the industries or businesses that you're looking for? You got a lot of builders, right? Mm-hmm. Landscapers.
Mm-hmm. Builders, landscapers, subcontractors, suppliers. We actually have a couple of food vendors. So if you have a food truck, we're looking for at least one or two more food vendors. We want to make sure that this is a great experience for people. So not only can you come and talk to some of the vendors that are in building or remodeling or suppliers, but also, come and have lunch or dinner, have a beer, a glass of wine, and just kind of enjoy the day.
So you have beer vendors
we
too?
do, well, kind of.
Yes.
We have a nice garden display. We have entertainment. We have somebody coming in to sing, with this acoustic guitar. It's really good. We have educational seminars that you can learn a little bit about landscaping and probably
so
a kitchen design.
Pretty big show then.
Yes.
That you have going on, especially to fill up the Rider Center.
Yes.
So does it cost anything to get in?
$5.
So that's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. And you can get a $1 off coupon. Yeah, on our website.
Yeah, that's and
$5. Kids that under 17 or 18, 17 are free.
Okay.
So
we're gonna have some tickets here, so a lot of our
we'll
customers
have
we work
tickets
with, we're
here.
gonna give them away.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Levi and I we're both renting, so we're very interested in building a house.
Yeah,
possibly.
exactly.
We need to get into a new house, not together, of course, but
that's the big thing too. My brother-in-law's a builder, and so he works for CLOA.
Okay, sure.
So he's a builder. And then the other brother-in-law is actually a loan officer. So
Yeah.
we have that set in. But mainly, he's an electrician. If I'm like, hey, Chewy, I need you to wire up my stuff.
Yeah.
And he'll probably say, well, give me a lease payment for $220 a month on a crew cab. And I'll say, okay, I'll pay someone else to wire my stuff.
Yeah.
So.
How many vendors did we?
We have about 200 vendors.
That'll be at the show.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's gonna be huge.
180 to 200 is about our average. About over 5,000 people that come to the show over the 2 days of the weekend. So Saturday the 21st we're open 9 to 7, and then Sunday the 22nd 11 to 5.
Okay.
So new this year, we're really excited. We're having a student showcase. So our local students that are in our CTE programs at the Saginaw Career Complex or at our woodshop classes within Saginaw County. So we have, I think, 8 woodshop classes that are still going strong in some of our county schools. They can submit a project that they've done with their hands. It's either chair that they've built, or a bookshelf, or table, hunting shack, ice shanties, whatever they have built within their classroom, or even in their home garage. We don't care. We just want them to showcase their talent. So you can, a student, 7th grade to 12th grade, can submit projects, no cost to them, and then the public will vote on it, best in show, during the Home and Garden Show.
Okay.
So you can work on have a project as an individual. You can have a team project if you or one other person, 2 other people worked on this project, or a class project. So, for instance, if a class is, wanting to potentially submit a hunting shack that they've worked on all semester, they can submit that, and if they win, their class will get $500.
Really?
So, best in show, we offer 3 best in shows for $500, the prize.
Nice.
So we're really excited about that, and we're hoping to get that word out to the schools. And we have, but they're slowly coming in. So
that's another way too to like get kids that who aren't really interested in college that would like to start a skilled trade.
Yes.
I mean, that's like another way of basically kind of getting them involved with that.
Yeah. You guys do quite a bit of that, don't you? Yeah, you shared with me some of the things with the SCC and some of the woodshop classes, trying to get those kids.
Yeah, there is such a shortage of skilled tradespeople out there, and we just need them.
you can make just as much doing a skilled trade, and if it's something that you're gonna love doing, it's not really work because you love doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, my little brother, skilled trade. My other little brother is going into. I mean, he works for American Excavating. He does all of that, and they love their jobs, and that was kind of the way that they went because they didn't like school. I mean, they asked me when I was they were like 17, like, where'd you go to college for? And I was like, to play baseball. And that didn't work out.
Are you playing baseball now?
Nope.
So we're hitting home runs and cardios, right?
Yeah,
Am I
exactly.
wrong?
Yeah.
Hitting it out of the park for you.
So
these, I don't mean to butt in, but these jobs that at 18, 19 years old, some of these, I'm going to call them kids, but some of these young adults can step into career jobs making
right now.
pretty good cash, right?
Yes.
Oh, and it's like they get work. I mean, I have my little brother's 19, and he at 19 years old has purchased a $54,000 truck. Whereas when I was 19, I was just like, man, I'm wondering if I can be able to afford McDonald's on the way to school right now. Like. That was like the big differences. And like, I mean, he worked his butt off to get there, and then my other little brother, same way. I mean, they both have brand new trucks. They both have, I mean, we went snowboarding the other weekend, and they're walking through the pro shop or whatever, looking at goggles, and my little brother's like, oh, let's take those ones right there. I'm like, dude, those are like $375 goggles. He's just like, I got it, don't worry about it, bro. And I'm like, where did you
being young in the dorms? And,
and I'm like, dude, I was eating ramen noodles and clam chowder. I didn't even like clam chowder. Like, it was terrible. And, like, I mean, I see a lot of people going through skilled trades and starting a career off great.
Good for them, write their ticket.
So,
it is. It's a write your ticket type of thing. It's, free college. I mean, you could potentially get into a position that they would offer you training. They would pay for your training, so
a lot
going
of
into
home
it
builders
debt-free.
do that then, right?
Some of them do. Some of the more of the commercial that maybe do commercial work. So with the Home Builders Association, majority of our members are residential driven, but we do have some light commercial folks. But any type of skilled trade is needed. So whether it's commercial, residential, union, non-union, we're all suffering in the skilled trades department. So what the goal with the HBA is just create awareness out there and give kids the opportunity, because there's so much opportunity. And we love to see people just flourish. So at the 18 years old, when they, have a couple years under their belt, they could buy a vehicle. They could buy a new home at 21, 22 years old. Who does that,
Well, that's what I was thinking when I'm sitting there. So that actually would be kind of cool. Maybe take the kids out on a Saturday or Sunday and then show them, hey, there is other avenues that you could take a look at.
Yeah.
Do they ever do anything like that on the Saturdays or Sundays? Like the showcasing maybe people who are non-traditionally in building or...
Yes. So we actually have an event coming up February 29th, which is Saturday. It is hosted at the Saginaw Care Complex and is actually geared towards young ladies going into the trades. So traditionally, the skilled trades are, traditionally a man heavy, occupation. So we want to get ladies involved because there's such a great opportunities for ladies, and like we had already mentioned, there's great money involved, there's great career growth involved, and independence. So we want these young ladies to know that there is a place for them in that field. And so we are offering a She Builds event on Saturday, and we have 53 ladies registered from 6th grade to 12th grade. They are going to hear from industry experts, so we have a panel of ladies that will talk 10 minutes each about what they do. So we have a residential builder, we have an electrician, we have carpenter. We're looking still for a plumber, so if you know any plumbers, we would need a plumber, and maybe a pipe fitter. We have a kitchen designer, we have interior designer. So all of these young ladies can hear from industry experts already that are in their field. And then also they will build bluebird houses, and we'll donate those to the community. So not only do they get to hear what the skilled trades is about, but also get to do a project.
Yeah.
So not a lot of these young ladies have probably ever hammered a nail before, or saw, or sandpapered something. So we're going to teach them some of those basic skills. So we're really excited about it. We were shocked that we could get 53 young ladies.
I have a daughter, and she would be 100% in on that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, you want to do this? She'd be like, yeah, let's go build some stuff.
Yeah.
I get to hammer stuff with a nail.
Yes.
And
Yep. So this is the first that we've done. So there could be others in the future.
And this is full, right?
This is full, completely full.
Word.
We got to turn people away. So we're really excited about that.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're looking at where this one's full, and then you're looking at... So you are actually still looking for more people, like that's the plumber and...
Yeah, some ladies that are in the industry. We'd love to have them come and talk about what they do.
So what specifically would you need?
We'd like to find a plumber.
So
a lady,
plumber?
Yep, a lady in the industry with, the plumbing field. A carpenter or a framer.
Carpenter, framer.
Or a pipe fitter.
Or a pipe fitter.
Welder. Any one of those would probably be good.
Yeah, when we share this out, I'll definitely post something. I mean, I'll have my mom share it too. She's a teacher in the community and knows a ton of builders. So there's a possibility. Kelly now. She might kill you for saying that.
Edit. Thank you, Mrs. Kelly.
But yeah, so how long have you been with the Home Builders Association?
4 years.
4 years?
Actually, just celebrated my anniversary
Congrats.
Friday.
Nice.
Yep,
Congratulations.
And previous to that, I've worked in the construction industry for now going on 20 years. So I worked for another association prior to the HBA in the industry. So I'm very well aware of the lack of the skilled trades and how to recruit, kids into the skilled trades and students and the industry in general. So, I'm just an advocate for small business, for local business, and community. So.
Nice.
So you've been around the not agency, I guess, but membership groups for quite a long time in construction. That's pretty big with a lot of the construction companies. Or what are some of the benefits they can typically realize from that?
Well, we're a strong advocacy group, like I had mentioned earlier, where we want to protect the public, and we want to protect small business and builders in the sense of we don't want to overindulge in a price of a house. And so there's folks that are out there that want to force you to put things in a home that somebody like myself don't really necessarily want to put in a home. Right now, there's a code out there that they're advocating for, that every single new house has to have an electric start for a car in their garage, an outlet for an electric car. Ridiculous, right? So that's what we're fighting for. So that's going to increase a house $10,000 to $12,000.
Oh yeah.
So therefore,
Easily.
That's going to have people that are trying to build a house or trying to get financing, that's going to lock them out of the market, just that little bit.
Yeah, especially if you're right on the bubble of it, and it's like, oh, hey, we have this electric charger in the house, even though you don't have a Prius plug-in or a Tesla or anything like that, and you don't plan on buying the new GMC Hummer, which is all electric.
Yep. So
you're still going to pay for it.
Yeah, there's things that,
So you just maybe
public
just have
doesn't
to
know
skip
about
the shingles on your roof in order to pay for this.
Yeah. So that's what we do. So any kind of local builder that wants to build, they should really belong to the association, because that's the things that we fight for you to have a business so that you can build for folks within the community. So
a lot of it seems like it's pretty common sense stuff though too.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yes.
They're saying, like, what the heck?
Yeah. So special interest groups that,
Are there a lot of like discounts out there for like HBA members
There
to
are.
take advantage of? Or,
Yes,
I know
there
there's
are.
a lot of other vendors like us that are a part of it.
Yes.
A couple down the road, and then a lot of suppliers, stuff like that.
Well, you want to talk about the
Well, we kind of
partnership?
found that one together. Yeah, I mean, so that's why we're talking today. But so on top of the fleet discounts that Chevrolet and General Motors have for our fleet customers, we got small and then large fleet. There's also an additional $500 to $1,000 off. The majority of them are vehicles that they would buy for the business, so trucks and vans and stuff like that, just for being an HBA member. If they're a member of any of the Saginaw, Bay City, or Midland chapters, those groups are actually part of the National Association of Home Builders, NAHB, and that's one of the groups that Chevrolet has stepped up and has taken an additional discount off for. That's really why we kind of started chatting a little bit. And there's others out there for the commercial and industrial side. So you and I are in sales. Anytime we can find another rebate to charge back to the manufacturer,
exactly.
it makes our customers that much happier and knows that we're going to bat for them, and they like to see that too. And these are sometimes family vehicles for a lot of your contractors, but they're also work vehicles too. So they have to be very price conscious, but they want to have as many options as we can, and without having the exact opposite of like having to pay for that electric charging station. In this case, these guys are getting extra options, and somebody's going to get it for a little bit less because they're able to get all these rebates off it. Make it really maybe a mobile office for them, something that can tow and haul Monday through Friday, but you can also hook the camper up and take the family up north too on the weekend. So that's pretty exciting. That's one of them. I know there's all kinds of like shipping discounts. There's a lot of retailer discounts that they get as well.
Yep.
What are some of those?
Work clothes, shoes, Verizon telephone, a super fleet. That's a really good one for gas, for fleet. Great savings on that program. There's manufacturer rebates as well. So especially if you're a builder and you go into someone like a Builder's First Source or a Carter Lumber or any of those type of stores, suppliers, and you buy a certain manufacturer, you can get rebates off of those as well. The National Home
I
Builders.
think Menards does it. And Menards has like discounts for being part of and I think all the actual big places do it.
Lowe's
Like,
has a great partnership
Lowe's
with
does.
NAHB.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of great discounts. So when you say your membership investment, and you're looking at that investment every year to go through the Home Builders Association, well, you can easily save that with just the discounts that we have to offer.
And those are all things they're already buying anyways,
Yes.
right?
Yep. And another really good one that a lot of our folks like is M-Perks through Myers. So you have your M-Perks that you clip every time you go grocery shopping, or a lot of the ladies do. I don't know what you meant, but okay, good. So you clip your coupons. Well, every quarter the HBA has a partnership with Meijer where you can get an additional 10% off general merchandise.
Okay.
So that's a really great benefit. So if you're buying any type of supplies there, I had to go buy a vacuum a couple weeks ago. I saved almost $15. So it's a great opportunity just to save money on just your local everyday purchases too.
Coolers and work gloves. You think all the stuff that's non-grocery that you would need as a business probably adds up pretty quick.
It does. So I have one of our members. That's not why he joins, but that's one of the benefits that he just really appreciates because it pays for his membership basically. All the shopping that he does even at Meijer.
Yeah.
So we have great discount programs, and we want to save our members money.
Sure.
So we're proud of those discounts. But more importantly, we're proud of just the work that the association does on a local and state and national level for our builders and the public.
Absolutely.
So we have that going on. She Builds. We have the Home and Garden Show. In May and October, we have Parade of Homes, which is always a great opportunity for builders to showcase.
I've never been to that. I don't know if you ever have, Levi. Can you tell us a little bit about it? I've always heard about this for 20 years. Never gone.
So if you're building a home, highly recommend you going to the Parade of Homes. If you're remodeling a home, if you just want to come and check out designs of a home or get ideas for a future home that you might want to buy. So we have builders, and I think last spring we might have had, I think we had 20 homes. So these builders will showcase their homes. You walk in every home. It's a free tour based upon our sponsorship levels. So we have great sponsors that will pay for people to go into attendance, for the attendance of the home and the entries of the homes. So we don't charge the public to walk into these homes, which a lot of other Parade of Homes do. So we're very proud of that. But you basically walk in, you talk to the builder if you want, you kind of see their work, see their design, and they're all different. all different. So I can pretty much go into a house now and know through my builders which built what house. So it's really interesting to see just their design, their build structure, kind of what they do. But it's a great opportunity for them to showcase their work, and that's why a lot of builders really appreciate that specific program that we have to offer.
Well, I know during the Parade of Homes last year, we let our Rocky Mountain truck go with Marshall down at Cobblestone, Marshall Mannion. He's one of my customers that has followed me from where I've been, but I've been in real estate, and him and another guy down at Cobblestone actually took our Rocky Mountain truck too.
Cool.
And I had text messages coming through like, "Hey, Cobblestone's got your truck. Hey, how much is that truck? Hey, what's that truck that you got out there?"
So
there was
cards
actually
underneath
a
the windshield
lot.
wiper.
Well, we had the Burt Watson sticker on the side of it. So, and all of my friends who saw it were texting me on a Sunday, and I'm sitting there like, "What are you talking about? What truck?" Yeah. And Marshall sends me the picture saying, "Nice ride," with a selfie like back in it. So, but yeah, I know we gave the truck to them for the Parade of Homes, and that actually got a lot of response in that Rocky Mountain truck.
How many homes do they typically feature?
What, 20?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give or take.
There's usually a lot of homes that you can actually go through and walk through. I've never been to it, but like I've always.
You have to go. You're going to be building a house.
You're going to be building a house.
I'm going to. Yeah. So, and the whole thing is like my wife's like, "Well, 3 years from now," I'm like, "Oh, let's try 1 year." She's like, "Really, so much money?" I was like, "Yeah, but let's just go take a look."
Yeah. Now's the time actually to build.
Yeah.
Because the interest rates are still very, very low. So yeah, if you want to build, do it now.
And that's the thing too, is she's the manager at Huntington Bank in Standish, and then my brother-in-law, her brother is the mortgage loan officer in Midland.
Okay.
So it's like,
perfect.
And her mom's a realtor.
Oh, there you go.
You should be able to get everything for free.
And her other brother is a builder, so it's like, all right, we got all these checked off. Let's just do it and like worry about it.
You're gonna have to let some trail buses go this month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's always a great event. It's always a lot of fun.
Cool.
And so in May, we kick off Mother's Day weekend. It's a tradition that we've always done. And so a lot of folks will take their mothers through for the day.
Fun.
And just enjoy the day with them. I do that with my mom.
Wait, so you have a Parade of Homes on Mother's Day weekend too?
Mother's Day weekend. So it's the one in May is Mother's Day weekend, and then the weekend after that.
Okay.
And then in October, so we have a spring parade and then a fall parade. The fall parade is the first 2 weekends of October.
The downfall of Mother's Day weekend is I have a soccer tournament every year on Mother's Day that you can't get through the city of Midland, but we somehow make it.
Yeah.
So
well,
I have a 9-year-old little girl that's
weekend.
going to
Just come to
I'm
Saginaw
going to have to
County.
wait and then come later on the
Yep.
next one.
Yep.
But Mother's Day, that sounds like it would be cool. I wish we could do that because we're always looking for something to do on Mother's Day because nothing's open.
Right.
You don't want to really drive anywhere and do anything. You just want, and it's usually always pretty nice out too on Mother's Day. For some reason, the sun comes out and it's like,
gorgeous.
"Hi, mothers." And then Father's Day, it's like, let's just be rainy and cold.
Do you happen to know? This is just an off-the-cuff question, but for Levi, who actually might be building a house, and for me, I'm dreaming of it. But like, what are some of the things that builders are doing maybe now that's unique in home building, or some of the new options, or what's the different layouts that people are really into?
Yeah, that would be a builder question for
question,
sure.
One that I've noticed is showers.
Showers are
like insane.
And you know what? Dog
now.
showers, like dog baths.
Yes.
In their utility
Yes.
rooms.
Really?
Yes.
My
it's super
brother-in-law Richie, when he built his house out there, they have a little doggy spa.
Yeah.
In their house, and like these people are building dog baths and doggy spas for their dogs.
Oh my
I mean,
word.
they're like family members, so it's basically I
Give
can
them
see
the
where it
hose.
comes in. True, but I mean, if they want a little doggy shower, they got a little doggy shower. But I mean, the big thing that I'm seeing is a lot of different glass work, tile work, and showers. Like they have showers that have spouts that come from every direction.
Oh my word.
So you're getting sprayed head, butt, back, legs, toes.
Everything.
For some reason, it's shooting your nose. Like you got everything to
Gotta
clean.
wear a
you.
snorkel to shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet.
But like I saw one the other day that was like, it had a shower head on this side, a shower head on this side, and one of my buddies, Blake Binky, does a lot of the glass work and stuff and
Ferguson.
for showers.
Not Ferguson, Piotrowski Glass.
Yes. And so like I always see him on his Facebook like posting these pictures, and there was one that had like a shower head this side, 2 middle jets, 1 top jet, and then a total rainfall coming down. And I'm like, you know how much water that uses, but you know how amazing that shower would be just to sit in the middle of all of it and turn it on and just stand there. Like, that would be awesome.
After a long, hard day.
Yeah, exactly.
At a soccer tournament.
Yeah, at the Mother's Day soccer tournament, you froze your butt off out there. Come home and just turn the waterfall on, and you'd be good to go.
Beautiful.